Hey everyone, Markos here. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Today's lesson is about a funky linear groove. And for those who still don't know, linear means that there will be no two overlapping notes together. In other words, let's say you played the bass drum and the hi-hat, for example. This is not linear. Usually linear translates more to every instrument being played by itself. Before we break this groove down, you should know that this is a 2-bar variation full of only 16th notes, so there will be no pauses at all. Now that being said, let's break it down beat by beat and then put it all together. So the first beat of the first groove consists of a kick drum, 2 hi-hats played with the left-right, accented of course, and then kick again. This is how it sounds like in 75 BPM. In the second beat, this is basically just a paradiddle, right, left, right, right, played between hi-hat, snare, hi-hat, hi-hat, and that snare drum with the left hand is accented. So this is how the 2 beats sound like together in 75 BPM. Alright, so the third beat starts with an accented right hand on the hi-hat, 2 ghost snare drums with the left hand, and then 1 kick drum in the end. What you need to know here is it's a little bit tricky because when you come in from that second beat paradiddle into the third beat, there are 2 soft right hands on the hi-hat and then followed by a strong right hand in the beginning of that third beat. Here is how all 3 first beats sound like in 75 BPM. Now the fourth beat is basically the same as the third beat. Only you play a second tom instead of that accented hi-hat. So what you get in the end is tom with the right hand, left, left, ghost notes on the snare, and then kick in the end. Here are all 4 beats together. Let's say the whole first bar in 75 BPM. Nice. Now that the first bar has been laid down, the second groove is basically all the same on 1, 2, 3. So the first 3 beats are basically the same. All that changes is that 4th beat in the end. That 4th beat is played with a flam, left-handed flam between the snare drum and the floor tom, and then left-right on the snare, ghost notes, and a strong left in the end. This is how the second bar sounds like in 75 BPM. Okay, one more thing before putting both bars together. Let's try to open this last hi-hat, which is coming on the 3rd beat of the 2nd bar, and close it into the flam, which is in the 4. This is how it sounds like in 75 BPM. Now that we laid it down, let's try to play it in 85, 95, 105, and then 115 beats per minute. Alright, so that's basically it for today's lesson. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content.